Hey guys, today we're going to draw a cute little chocolate with a little bow on top. So what you're going to need today is a pencil. I prefer to use markers, but you can use crayons or colored pencils. So you will need black to trace your pencil lining, brown to color in your chocolate, and pink to color in your little bow. So, grab your pencil and draw a nice picture. And now, we're going to split it down the middle. Now, if there's any mistakes, that's okay. Now, we're going to do 6 squares. So, let's do it. That's 2, 4, and 6. You can make more, but I suggest doing 6. And now, draw the eyes somewhere around here. It's okay because we're going to erase that part. Draw big circles. Okay. Now, draw eyelashes next. You can do Shopkin eyelashes, your own eyelashes, or whatever eyelashes you can do. I just do downwards. We grab an eraser. So, take your eraser and start erasing the lines between your eyes. It's okay if you see it a little because we're going to use the black marker to trace over the pencil. Okay, once you're done doing that, dust off your eyes. And if there's any mistakes that you did, just catch up those. Okay, now what we're going to do is draw little circles in the eyes. Make 2 of them. Same for the other eye. There. Now, we're going to start drawing eyelashes. So, like, downwards. You can make them thick, you can make them thin. I just, do it nice and pretty like this. You can put them a little closer together if they're too far away. That's okay. And now, we're going to draw eyelashes on the same eye. On the other eye. Now, ignore that pencil lining in that eyelash. We're going to use marker to trace around the eyes. Okay, now, give it a little smile. It's okay if you make it thick. Make a nice U. You can make it thicker if you want, so that way the mouth can stand out. Okay, now time to draw the bow. For the bow, just draw a nice circle. Not too big. Okay, now draw up. And then we curve from there. We go in a little bit, go out. You can add more filters if you want. Okay, do the same for the other one. Go out, curve a little, go out, so now, take the marker and start tracing. Use the tip of your marker, okay? If you use a tooth, if you use the tip part of your marker, then it will fill up the rest. And we don't want that. Okay, now, keep tracing until we're all done. Do be careful with the black marker. You can fill in the eyelashes with the black marker if you want. It's okay if you go a little thick on the bow. Make sure not to follow that particular line where the bow is. You want to keep that line. I don't want the long lace part. Make sure to use the tip of your marker. Second and last one, as in case of any of these lookups. Now, the color is in black. You can color it in red to make it look like a workspace or something, but I'd rather do it black. Okay, so there's no worries on that one. You just fill it in, and leave the rest of the marker to now, what we're going to do is take our pencil again and do small squares inside your chocolate. Now, make sure to not color in your eyes. We don't want that. So, just draw smaller squares. You'll see why later. Make it attaching to your eye to make sure to look like it's like the rest of the chocolate bar. If you don't want to, that's okay. And yes, we are going to use the eraser for the bow in just a second. Okay, now we're going to take our eraser and erase those extra lines in the bow. Alright, now we're going to take our black marker. Again, use the tip of your black marker so that way it doesn't get too thick. Okay, now trace the squares that you made. I know it might look like the eyeballs might look like the two squares are connecting to each other, but think of it as a line, invisible line with no, imagine your chocolate with no eyes, just a normal regular chocolate. And just draw the squares inside the chocolate. Okay. Now, I know this might sound crazy, but take your pencil again and do this. Try to match it up with the other corners. See? It looks like it's more 3D. Don't do it with the bow though, because it might mess it up. Do it with the bottom ones too. Okay, now we're going to use the black marker. Use the tip. The reason why I keep saying that, because what if you guys forget to use the tip and it's too thick? So, I'm sorry. Now that we're finally done with our cute little chocolate, we can finally start cooking. So we're going to use pink for the bow and brown for the chocolate part. Okay, let's get started on the chocolate. Be careful with the black lines because the brown is really dark. We don't want that to cover up our cute little tiny chocolate. You can if you want to, but I'm just a little worried if the black line makes it really have to be cute. I'd recommend starting with the squares first. It's a little easier. Plus, going around the eyes is a little challenging. But make sure to still be careful with the eyes too. I recommend doing little dots before coloring in your square because that might mess up the eyes. Or you could do the straight line thing with whatever I just did earlier. You can go thick on this part, but I still recommend being really careful. Okay, now that we're done drawing the squares, later we're going to draw the rest of it brown. We're going to color the bow pink now. Be careful with the bow. Oh, see what that did? Do not mix up black and pink, or else it will turn out bad. And we don't want that, so make sure to be careful with the black outline. And then kind of like a purplish pink. That might be pretty to you guys. I think it's pretty too, but still, if you do it too much, I think that it would turn ugly, so I'd still recommend not doing it. Try not to. Oh, and make sure whenever the bow is close to the brown where the chocolate is, make sure not to mix that in either, because that is not going to look good, and we don't want that. You can use any colors for the bow, really. Just like purple, blue, or any color like that. I'm just using pink. Now that we're done coloring our bow, put the pink aside, take your brown marker again, and start coloring the rest. Make sure you can see the black outlining. If you can't, you can make it a little thicker over the brown. It's okay if you do it over the brown because black is darker than the others. Okay guys, I'll be right back.
Hey guys, I am back on finishing dinner, and now let's get back on coloring our chocolate.
Make sure to remember to be careful with the bow and the black. You can always refill in the black part with a shred. You can also make it way thicker, but whenever you accidentally cover up the lines with the brown, that is totally fine. We're almost there, guys. We're almost on tracing the black line again. The other way around so that you can go center here. Be careful with the eye on this one. And make sure to be careful with the bow on this one too. Oh, so what I'm saying? It's okay though. We can make some mistakes. People do it all the time. It's okay if you're coloring a little bit of the eye if that's an accident. Don't worry, we're going to color that whole thing black. Okay, now that we're done with that, if you think you don't need a second layer of the thick black, it's completely fine, but we still need to color the line. So, let's do it. Be careful not to color the little white circles in there. Okay, now we are going to fix up the black lines. So we're going to make the lines a little darker, so that's what we're doing. You can stop whenever it starts to go out of the chocolate. Time to fix up the lines in the chocolate. Also trace the outside if you want. Then trace it in whatever order, just make sure to find the black line. Be careful not to mess up underneath. You can also fix up some things on the eyes too. Almost done, guys. Okay. If there's any white spots, you can always look out for them and color them right back up with a little bit of marker.
Hey guys, I am back on finishing my dinner, and now let's get